Have you noticed any changes with YouTube? Noticed a crappy search function and loads of shorts in your face? Notice a shift in creators and how they're creating content. What about the talks of unskippable ads on the platform? Well, let's go ahead and dive into it by talking about some of the things that have been hard to ignore, as well as giving some of my own insight on the platform, as I've been an active viewer since 2007 and an active creator since 2008. In this episode of Watersurf Side Tangent, we're going to talk about the changes with YouTube. Now, I understand that some of you are very busy and probably don't want to listen to some fat nerd talk about YouTube, so there is a pinned comment down below that gives you a too long didn't watch summary. With that out of the way, and those willing to stick around for however long this video's runtime is, we'll be discussing the website itself, viewership problems, and creator problems. Now, this will be from my own perspective and will be heavily swayed towards my own opinions on the platform as a whole. I hope this video can help showcase what I see as a small creator and hopefully get you, the viewer, to sort of see it through my eyes. Yeah, I'm directly looking at you guys because I got a teleprompter since a ton of you suggested it. And it's working pretty good. Anyway, let's start with YouTube itself. Obviously, you know the stories about how long YouTube has been around and all the changes they made over the years. I've seen it all from the jump to HD, switching from stars to likes, and even removing the dislikes, and other features that seem unnecessary to remove. Yeah, I'll admit that some of these changes were bad, and some were good. Obviously not everything is going to be accepted by the masses, but I don't see anyone still whining about removing the star system nowadays. Now, I want to address the stories and such about the aggressive ads on the platform. This is going to be a serious hot take, but honestly, it doesn't really bother me. The reason is because I have YouTube Premium. It's not like a flex or anything, but I can relate to the aggressive ads in your face, as I've been a premium subscriber since it was YouTube Red way back in 2016, and that's because I primarily watch YouTube as my entertainment source. The only reason I got it back then was because I was tired of sitting through some creators' mid-roll ads, especially when they're telling an interesting story. You see, about 90% of the media I consume is through YouTube, and having an ad-free option is a no-brainer to me. Now, I know some of you are having problems with the ad blocking system, and I know not everyone can afford to get premium, as, you know, it should already be free to begin with, right? Well, technically, it is already free to watch stuff on the platform. You just have to put up with some of those unskippable ads. It is a small trade-off, but I value my time a bit more, and I don't mind paying that extra fee to have an ad-free experience. On top of that, I actually use the background play a lot and download a bunch of videos when I do travel. Now, I don't really use YouTube Music at all since I'm one of those weirdos who still buys CDs and buys digital music on iTunes and Bandcamp and all those other places you can purchase music. I don't like streaming music, to be honest. This isn't an advertisement for premium, but I'm sure those who have it might agree with me. This goes for other streaming services as well, and I too try to get the ad-free option when it's available. You know, I only have Crunchyroll because I'm a weeb, and Hulu and Disney Plus because it's got more of the stuff that I personally enjoy. Plus, I have a family, so no brainer on that one too. These two have the ad-free option, as why sit through the ads, man? I don't know, you guys can roast me alive in the comments for being a YouTube supporting fanboy, but you know, I do show my videos a lot to friends, family, and acquaintances, and there's nothing worse than sitting through an ad on your own video when you want to show them your quick little video. Moving away from that and onto the terrible search bar, I honestly don't know what happened there. I really wish it went back to how it used to be, because I do not want to see recommended stuff when I'm trying to look up how to cook a recipe or fix something with my car. Like, really, YouTube? WTF is this shiznit, bro? I mean, I get you should find what you're looking for within the first few videos, but sometimes you don't want to watch a 20-minute video when I know the fix is only like 5 minutes. I mean, I don't really use the search bar that often to begin with, as I really only look at my subscriptions tab, and then over to the recommended tab when I've ran out of stuff to watch for the day. If I'm really searching something up, it's probably a walkthrough or a song. The reason I don't use the search bar that often is because I already know what I want to watch on the platform, and that's why I'm subscribed to those certain creators. Yeah, I do occasionally find a new creator on the recommended page or externally on websites like Reddit or Twitter. I will admit though that when I have used this new search bar, I want to yeet my monitor into the ocean because I do not want to see shorts. God damn, do not show me shorts. And that sort of segues into my next topic. I'm gonna say it here, and I've said it many times before, but YouTube Shorts are a cancer on the website. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about my disdain for shorts, as I've already made 2 separate videos on them and why I don't enjoy them one bit. I would recommend watching those videos if you are more interested in my opinion and why I don't upload shorts anymore. If it tells you how much I dislike shorts, I have an extension on my browser so I won't see them unless they're on a channel's homepage. I also remove them from my recommended tab every time they pop up on my mobile devices, and I really wish I could remove them from my subscriptions as well. It also looks freaking janky as hell when I watch YouTube on my TV. What the hell is this, Google? Like, who wants to watch vertical video on their TV? What kind of psychopath would do that? Is it you? Are you the psychopath watching vertical videos on your freaking Google TV? Shame on you. I know what you're doing, Philip. Yeah, I will admit that shorts are a good way to grow your channel, and I've even seen some animators that I follow grow significantly in the past few months because of their shorts. If it tells you anything, when I gave them a shout out on my struggles of being a small creator video, they had way less subscribers than I did. I mean, I'm happy for them, but I'm also worried. Worried because shorts viewers will subscribe to anybody with a pulse. I mean, I'm being sarcastic, but at the same time, I'm not. If you only post shorts, I would say it's good, but if you do regular content as well, it's not that great. Especially since I believe shorts are cannibalizing channels and even the search function. I don't have definitive proof, but I have seen better growth since removing them from my channel so many months ago. Let's go ahead and discuss the viewership problem too. Viewers are changing on the platform, both for the good and the bad. Now, I discussed the viewership problems in my ghost subscriber phenomenon video, but the overall gist of that is that people will subscribe without watching your other content first. It's not that I'm not grateful for my Adobe video doing so well, but I gained over 160 new subscribers from that video alone. Wow, that's awesome. Only a small trickle watched my other content, and I don't even know if it's the same subscribers either that trickled over. It could just be random viewers that never subscribed but just happened to go to my other videos. And then possibly subscribed, so that's always a plus since they watch my other stuff first. Obviously, I know not every subscriber is going to watch every single one of your videos, and that's okay. But it's annoying because you gain all these subscribers and they forget about you because of the like, comment, and subscribe mentality the other creators have been pushing for so many years. Yeah, it does drive your video into other viewers' feeds when it has more interactions, but you don't always have to subscribe to every channel that makes that one video you might enjoy. You can just like and comment, but you don't have to subscribe. I don't know if it's just me being crazy, but I even saw this phenomenon going on in VidMe when that site was a thing too. Like, check out my other stuff because you might only like this one video from me, and that's okay. I have a back catalog of over 300 plus videos from the past 16 years. I'm not saying go out and watch every single one of them, but get a general idea of what I make before hitting that subscribe button. And this goes for other creators too that you watch. Now, another thing with viewers is the problem of not giving new stuff a chance, as weird as it sounds, or even getting mad when creators don't make new stuff. Now, I mean new stuff as in new from what they normally create. I could guess that's why some of these bigger creators are burnt out, because they can only make so much of that one topic for so long. I know I personally hit a burnout when I was only making Roblox content when I first started out making videos, because that's what I thought everyone liked at the time. This isn't my job as of filming this video, but I know I felt burnt out at my actual job when I was doing the same tedious thing over and over and over and over again. Like, imagine you're at your job and you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. That's how these creators feel when you're making them make the freaking Five Nights at Freddy's lore video every single week. Like, I would get burnt out of that too. Listen, I'm an advocate for variety channels, and I know they aren't going to do as well as that channel that does that one topic. Yeah, I'll admit that I followed a few channels for that one topic, but ended up staying for their other content they've made. Growing with a creator is important, and if you don't like their changes, then there's nothing wrong with hitting that unsubscribe button. It's an unfortunate double-edged sword with viewers, but I'm still gonna make what I want at the end of the day. I don't mind venturing out and doing new stuff from time to time, but I'm always going to make my films and skits, as that's what I enjoy doing. They are also in the variety category, where it always feels fresh when I do create one, because they're not always the same. I always have other stuff that someone might enjoy, especially with my big back catalog of videos. As a creator though, I am appreciative for all the views and such that I receive. I'm not trying to be ungrateful, and I'm so surprised that my videos still get views. Yeah, obviously I would love for my films and sketches and series to do well as my big boy videos, but that's just an audience that hasn't come to me yet. That's the hardest thing as a creator, is seeing what sticks and trying to play the algorithm. I'm honestly surprised that my Adobe video did so well as it did, but that's because I hit a trending topic in a timely manner. It also did encourage a handful of viewers to check out my other content, like videos in this series, all the way to my Gaming Hours show. Now moving on to something else, both as a viewer and creator, low effort content pisses me off. What I mean by that is that content that's lazy reaction videos or AI generated garbage. I'm not saying you can't do good with these formats, but these faceless YouTube channels are on the rise and they just post hot garbage. I just say if you can, don't watch crappy reaction videos from that dumb doxing bimbo. Don't give a platform to those AI generated narration videos that have little to no effort put into them. Support the creators that actually care and put the work into their videos. There are so many creators on this platform that deserve it. It's just a shame that they get buried by the sludge pile. Honestly, I have no idea where YouTube is going in the future, but I do know that I will keep creating content that I enjoy making. It is a shame that so many creators are quitting or moving on to their own streaming service. I don't blame them though. The future is weird, and I think now is the time to make a stand. Yeah, the website has its issues, but at the end of the day, you're on YouTube to watch the you. I know it sounds corny as hell, but now is a great time to be on the platform. Yeah, it has its problems, but everything does. Thanks for watching my weird little ramble of a video. I don't really know where I was going with this, but it's just something I wanted to vent my takes on. I honestly think the platform is starting to help smaller creators, and if you watch this video, you just helped one of them. I know I ain't super small and I ain't super big either. I appreciate for you taking your time out of your day to watch my terrible rambling video, even if you just listen to it in the background. My side tangent series is just an experimental series where I can explore, and not everything is going to be the same. Obviously I talked about YouTube a ton, and that's because I enjoy being on this platform. It's been a fun ride, especially with all the ups and downs. Anyway, thanks for being a homie and watching, and be sure to check out some of my other content if you're able to. See you later, gamers!